Hi everyone, welcome back to another 5KM podcast brought to you by The Future You. Now, this is one of the most important podcasts I reckon I'll do for a long time. Reason being, it's about your back, it's about posture, and it's about depression, okay? So you will think, well, what does strengthening your back have to do with depression, and what does posture have to do with that? And anxiety and things like that. But let me explain to you first. And I'm going to show you the exercises that you can do that I've been doing myself in order to help me sit more upright, feel better, and stop doing this. Okay? Now, why is it important in order to kind of try and look after yourself, to feel better, in order not to be anxious all the time or not to feel depressed? What has that got to do with anything? Okay. So first of all, before we go on to the exercise routines, I just want to explain this. When you're low, when you're feeling teary, when you're feeling like life is too much, you're like this. Most people are. Not everybody. A lot of people might be round-shouldered, and that's where their posture is, and they've been like that for years. And they're happy people. They're happy. They're actually happy people. There's nothing wrong with their lives. But when you do struggle sometimes, look at how you are. I've seen myself on these videos and I sit like that and I really cannot stand it. I've been working for the last few days, only for the last few days, and I'm really going to make a conscious effort of doing this properly because I want to feel more empowered. I want to feel better. Okay? So when you feel low and you feel anxious, it's very, very tough to get out of that. When business isn't going as well as you wanted to, or your finances are down in the dumps, or somebody's left you, or somebody's passed away, it's things that hit your mind. They always say stand guard at the gates of your mind, and that's very, very true, because things that you think about, things that you see visually can really affect your life, and it can put you in the deepest, darkest holes sometimes. Even when you sit there and you look at this and you think, oh yeah, whatever, that will never happen to me. Never ever will that happen to me. You'll be amazed. You're like, that, and you're in there. So, what do we do? Work on you. Don't be self-absorbed. It's all about me, 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 me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying work on you so that you can help people around you as well. So if I don't work on myself, how am I supposed to help you? How am I supposed to carry over the message? If I sit here and I go, hi everyone, yeah, welcome to another podcast. Who wants to listen to that? Nobody, because it's not energetic, and I'm not trying to be over the top like, oh, look at me. Nothing like that, nothing. I don't want to be like that. I want to be real. I want to carry over a message that will help people out there, and they go, you know what? It's really helped me. And I will say this. Stretching and working on your body will save your life. I'm telling you that. It will save your life most of the time. It's phenomenal when you stretch and you feel better and things. You just feel more energetic. You feel like you're in a good place all the time. So that's all I'm trying to do with this post. I'm trying to give you, even if you've got a good posture, then great, that's fantastic. But you could still feel low. Strengthen your back, even get it stronger. Maybe go and refocus on yourself. Even if you do have a good posture, reset it. Think, okay, well, upright, stand upright, pull your shoulders back. But without the right stretches and exercises, you will not be able to accomplish it. I always used to look at yoga and Pilates and think, who does things like that? But it's important. Over the time, I've learned that those things are very, very important. I think it's life-changing things. Okay, I don't do Pilates classes, I don't do yoga classes, but I'm trying on my own to work on my posture all the time. Now, my back really does hurt when I do this. If I sit upright like that, and you can see the posture looks a million times better than that. So when I sit between my shoulder blades, I'll tell you where, and lower down on my back, it really does hurt me because I'm squeezing all the time and I'm not used to my back holding me there. Okay, but I'm stretching my chest out a lot. I'm doing loads of different exercise routines in the gym, and even between weights, I'm stretching now, standing upright, looking at myself in the mirror, and I don't care what people think. All I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to stand upright. I'm not looking at my muscles. I'm trying to look at where is my best posture, where is the best position. Pull your shoulders down. Don't stand like this so your neck tenses up. So all these things come into play. Okay, right. Let's get down to the exercise bit. Let me show you the exercise routines that I've been doing in order to help me get to a better place. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is. What place that is it mentally, to be happier in my life, to be a better talker, to just look better, to create better muscle definition, whatever it might be. Or to basically also, and the main thing is also to not get injured. That's the other thing. You don't want to be injured in your life, so you want to feel good. Okay, so let's look at these exercises, and hopefully they will help you, and they will help you in your future, maybe with the mental side of things as well. Now, in this first one that you can see, I'm doing a version of a plank. Okay, I'm going to show you two versions of a plank that you can do. On this one, this is for a beginner. If you really do struggle with the plank, try and do this. Bum up in the air, okay? Put your feet apart, bum up in the air, and you can see your legs slope down, your bum's right up in the top, and then your head is lower than your bottom. Okay, my elbows and my hands are apart to keep me stable, and hold it for as long as you can. Okay, just hold it for as long as you can. Now I try and do a minute each time. I try and do 5 sets, and then I also take about 30 to 45 seconds rest in between. Now that's quite short. Some people will take a minute's rest. Okay, it's a great exercise. It will strengthen your core. It will also help you with your lower back. Now the other one is the kind of what we will call the normal plank. Or the normal front plank. So elbows apart, hands apart, head up, so chin up as well. Back as straight as possible. So as you can see, I've got a slight curve in my upper back, but also when you lie like that, your shoulder blades will slightly push up, and then my legs slope down. Okay, do not dip your waistline down. That's the last thing you want to do, because that will hurt your back. Keep it straight. Again, about a minute, 5 sets, minute rest in between if needed. If it's too long, then just bring it down. Now, the other thing that I would do between my planks is I will do this position where I sit upright on my knees. You can also sit on a chair. I pull my shoulder blades back and I lift my chest up, okay? I keep my palms rotated forward, because that really helps me, because my shoulders are rounded. That helps me open up my chest and open up my shoulder blades as well. So it's a great thing to do in between my planks when I'm resting, when I'm waiting to do the next exercise. Okay, now the one I'm going to show you is a lower back stretch that I'm doing. So I sit on my heels. You can see my bottom's on my heels. If you can't get on your heels, that's fine. Just go down as far with your bum as possible. And I stretch my hands out in front of me as far as I can. Now, I do feel this stretching in my lower back, and I also feel it by my shoulder blades, between my shoulder blades, because I'm very tight in that area. So I can feel like an achy burn there, and that's fine. I know it's pulling. I stretch my hands out as far as I can, and I keep on moving them forward. Again, I'll hold it for about 30 seconds, 5 sets, 30 seconds rest in between each one of them. Now, this is a great stretch for stretching out. Again, almost the same as the one that I've just shown you where you sit on your heels. This one is great. So if you can't do the one on the heels, this is also very good. Hold on to something that's stable, something that can't slip or make you fall over. So then I drop my bum down, keep my arms dead straight. I don't bend my elbows, and I pull back and down. And that kind of gives me the same feeling between my shoulder blades. I don't feel it in my lower back, this one, but I do feel it between my shoulder blades, where it really pulls, and that's absolutely fine. That is what I want. I want to feel that pull. Okay, now the next one is a lower back extension. Now, this is a tricky one because a lot of people might not be able to do this particular exercise. The first one is kind of my beginner version of it. So I'm on my elbows, keep my legs straight and flat on the floor, and I try and keep my upper thighs flat on the floor. And then I just squeeze up as far as I can by lifting my chest up as high as I can. Now, I do feel my lower back tense on this. I can feel the top of my bum cheeks tense as well. But that's fine because that's kind of where I want to feel it. Now, I'm very, very tight because of all the weight training over the years. I didn't stretch, and now I can feel it. So the next version of it, the lower back extension, is where I push myself up in the air. Now, my top of my thighs do come off. But I do try and do both of these versions. I try and push myself up, lift my chest and my head up as high as I can, and I hold it there. Again, both of these exercises you try and do for about 30 seconds at a time or 10 counts. You go 1, 2, 3. I do 10 counts, then I rest about 30 seconds, then I go back in and count to 10 again. 30 seconds might be a bit long for most people. But I can also feel in the back of my arms because you're pressing up, so like a push-up almost. But you just hold it there. You don't go up and down. You hold it there and feel your back. With all of these exercises, take it easy. If you start feeling bad pain, just stop. Just gently stretch it out again and just relax. And then the last one I want to show you is where I hold on to something very stable. I hold on to a machine that can't move, and I twist round with my upper body. Again, my chin is up, my eyes are up, and I can feel it in my chest. I can also feel it in my biceps, so the front of my arms, but a great stretch. You can do this in between a door as well with both your hands, walk through the door, and be careful not to overstretch. You don't want to hurt yourself, so don't overstretch your muscles, okay? But a great stretch, very good, and I feel a lot in the front of my chest, but I do also feel in my arms, so it's a great one to do. So these are the type of exercises that I would recommend for you. Now there you go. That is what I would like you to work on. If you want to make your posture better, you want to feel better, work on it all the time. Trust me, it does work. A lot of people will look at this and think, oh, well, I don't need that. All those little things is what makes the big changes in your body, okay? You want to feel mentally better, work on it. You've got to work on it. Otherwise, it's not going to happen, people. It's about putting in the effort and getting something out at the end of the day. We all want to feel good. We all want to be happy. We all want to smile. We all want to go to the gym. We all want to jog, whatever we want to do. But you want to feel good in here. You don't want to feel like life is too much for you. So hopefully this message that I've carried over today is not just about the exercise, but it also explains to you what is necessary sometimes in life. What are the things that you need to do in order to kind of get through to the other side. So like I say, upright, shoulder blades back, stick out your chest. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not looking arrogant. I've seen people walk around the streets like that. Unless you walk around like that, trying to look arrogant. When they walk upright, it looks good. A good posture looks good. Look at ballerinas. Beautiful postures. The shoulders are back. They're upright. They look taller. It just looks amazing. And people look very confident as well when they stand more upright. So this is something that I'm working on. Hopefully you will work on this as well. And thanks for watching. Please share this with people that you think it might help out there. Please share it and spread the word about it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.